me a second. I forgot I have to turn off a spoiler setting. There we go.
One, two, three, four. Let's get going. Bring it to them. We need strength to see this through. Lend us power.
Start with ranged attacks. Follow my lead.
We can handle chumps like this. No problem. We did great.
You messed with the wrong secretary.
Good time to weaken them.
Yo, what's up? Happy April Fool's Day. I'm doing fine. We already played some of the new maps in voice chat. Need to rest my hands anyway though, so...
They just picked a losing battle.
Power up.
I don't actually...
Screamers are at range now.
I don't think he can kill me.
I must power up.
Yeah, we know Major getting engaged is a need.
Must power up. You're mine.
I thought about the Major thing too, and like the fucked up thing about that, right, was like I was thinking about it, and like the only way Major is get engaged without telling everybody beforehand would be if like his parents just arranged something for him randomly.
Must power up.
Like see parents or something.
Attack at range. Keep it going. Must power up.
Buff up. We mustn't lose. Roger,
Must power up.
Is it? Hold on. I'm gonna turn it down a bit. I'm gonna move the mic closer. Yeah, that's a good song. Unfortunately, I don't get to hear it very much. I'll explain what I mean here. I actually wanted to talk a bit about like the balance of this. I wanted to yap. I'm a yapper, after all. So like, as an example, right? Let me try and find... Yeah, here's the boss I was thinking of. Here. 'Cause, like, as an example, right? Let me try and find... Yeah, here's the boss I was thinking of. Here. 'Cause, like, as an example, right? Here's the boss I was thinking of. Here. 'Cause, like, as an example, right? Let me try and find... Yeah, here's the boss I was thinking of. Here. 'Cause, like, as an example, right? Here's the boss I was thinking of. Here. is it? Right? So like my goober character, okay? You can ignore like the side characters. They literally don't matter. None of these 3 characters matter. Literally, he's still using the same level 30 weapons he comes with when he joins the party. She's using the same thing she had when she joined the party. Everyone's basically using like what they joined the party with, or if they have different armor, I put it on for this. Literally just gives you more item drops. You just put it on all your goober party members and they just automatically increase your drop rate, even if they die. I bought this like before chapter 10 of the main story. I bought these weapons and I just put like good upgrades in them. I'm still using level 35 armor, okay? I killed the final boss and the final epilogue boss like this. My goober character. Look at her. Okay? So like when I talk about doing all this like super cheesy stuff to like farm and get stronger, this is what I beat the game with. Alright? Like now a bit stronger, right?
Use melee attacks. Don't fall behind.
This giant mecha bro over here, right? I can solo this. It's kind of fucked up, but I can solo this. It's not even that hard either. Like I beat one of the hardest side quest bosses at like level 50 with this equipment, with this exact equipment setup. Look how big he is, look how tall he is. He's like literally 100 times bigger than my character.
You've unleashed my inner animal.
Alright, I'm ready.
They just picked the music back.
You ready?
Bruce, scream at me. They felt that. Get it?
Also, you don't get to hear the boss. This boss is bad because it runs away. Like literally, I can't hit him properly.
Sorry, I'll go ahead and wish my own luck. You ready? Overdrive! Here I come!
Alright, he's actually dead now, by the way. Okay, well, I stopped refreshing my invulnerability, but I could have just spammed my invulnerability spell. That's kind of a bad enemy to do this strategy on. But yeah, this is with suboptimal gear. Like, you just walk up to enemies that are that big and you do this, right? And so, right, because this is possible, I don't feel any guilt for doing this. Where is he? Spawn.
Seems we've been found out. What now? Fire! Keep him down.
The game is now an idle farming game. I can just do this. This does a lot of damage. But this skull costs like 5,000 of these ticket materials you see in the bottom left, bottom right. And refueling fuel costs uranium, which is a passive tick. Ticks every 30 minutes. You're playing actively. So like literally the goal of the game at this point is just to farm enough things that I just kill everything before it has a chance to kill me. Like, I was doing significantly less damage to that enemy than you normally would be if you were, like, building a serious build. I just haven't farmed the ultimate goober weapons yet. Like, at this point of the game, it's not really a challenge game anymore. It's more like a build DPS sandbox game. Did I start an hour late? Yeah, I did. The Dust Force event I'm in released maps at 3 PM my time. I couldn't pass up the free entertainment of 2 people playing a map blind. But yeah, this is Monster Hunter Wilds, bro. It's fun with friends. Did the guy despawn? They only spawn during the day. Yeah, I'm playing Monster Hunter. I'm maining dual guns and giant mech. Those are my 2 weapons. There he is. I don't know what this enemy is, but I have to kill it 4 times. I think he's in my squad, actually. We got some more people who could actually farm this. Everyone is level 99 could, or like 90. These 3 people could definitely farm this enemy pretty easily. Yeah, this is Sauna. You think I was joking when I made fun of Blazin for not knowing this game? Oops, sorry, I messed it up. Yeah, it's her. Where's the monster? Keeps despawning. Yeah, she's in a lot. Just cringe. This boss's name is Cringe. Yeah, they finally put Major in this game. Yeah, you're hearing her correctly. It's her. Oh, there it is. Right. Hey, can I kill this with your weapons? Yes.
Keep it going. Must power up.
I was waiting for a chance to show off.
Must power up.
Wait, does this double down on the squad thing? It does. Oh, hey, that's smart. They made it so you could get the same squad objective.
Don't fall behind.
Killing the
Must power up.
Scatter Scattered like leaves.
Don't mistake me for some empty soup.
Hey, the characters I've got in my party right now are pretty funny, by the way. Guy in the mech suit here. Guy Nagi. He's like literally just like one of the suits who like gives you orders and stuff. And then like you go to one of the side missions and he just does like actual like katana moves on all the enemies in a cutscene. And then you get his art, which is one of the strongest in the game.
One small step for Blade.
Yeah, anyway, I'm farming monsters with the squad.
Hey, don't
How's
go making
everyone's
history without...
Tuesday going? Any monster hunters? You want to squad up? You can get free material tickets from me. You can also actually you can add other people's like player character to your party. Yeah, it's tomorrow. We can watch it in Discord. Surely everyone will be around for this big event.
Must cover up. You messed with the wrong secretary.
It's in the morning for me before all my coworkers come online, so it's actually a pretty good time for me.
I'll keep him pinned down.
Must cover up.
Fire! I'll keep him pinned down.
Must cover up. Must cover up.
This song is such a banger. Shame you never get to hear it.
I've got the drop on. Fire with everything you've got.
Oh. I played The Disappearance of Hatsune Miku on Fitness Boxing this morning, and I swear that it is impossible to play that song and still have like proper punching form. The song is so fucking fast if you've never heard it before. It's insane. Dogs are like barking at each other.
Use melee attack. Don't fall behind. Scattered like leaves. Good work. Expedition continues.
Oh, Run Club.
Come on.
It's better than a Valorant Club. I support this. Oh, nice, nice. That's good, that's good. We love to hear it, we love to hear it. Why not make it two? No? Twice as nice. If you told me this yesterday, I would have thought it was an April Fool's Day. But it is still April Fool's Day.
Don't go making history without...
Fussy. Yeah. It's about as believable as Major getting engaged, you know? I think I can just one-shot all of these at once. I'm smart about how my position is.
Brace
this.
yourself. Fire! I'll keep them pinned down.
There we go. Look at the farming technique. Call me the eternal envy of Xenoblade. It's nice being level 70. One of the really unfortunate things I would say about this game in particular is that like there's so much of the game map where like enemies will just kind of annoy you and waste your time if you're not really high level. So it feels pretty good being overwhelmed. Like I'm having a much more enjoyable time playing the video game being overleveled. Like, normally when you first get here, like, literally, like, everything here in this area will, like, aggro on you, except for, like, the horses. Like, these plants will aggro on you, this freaky man-beast thing with 4 arms will aggro on you. You know, everything aggroes. Where's bro? I only have 3 minutes left to do the tasks. Fuck, I wasted too much time yet.
Use melee attack. Don't fall behind.
April Fool's Day pranks stop being a thing after midday. I mean, I'm streaming in the wrong category after midday. Are you saying my prank is cringe? Are you saying this meme is unfunny where I play the wrong game?
We need strength to see this through. Let us
I
power.
can't believe Andraj hates my cheeky and fun prank.
Attack at range. Keep it going. Must power up.
I was waiting for a chance to show off. We did great.
Don't mistake me for some empty suit.
He didn't laugh on her. True, true. He hates my jokes, Sedge. I'm never gonna make it as a comedian.
Roger, fire! And then destroy. Hit him again.
What's nice is that, like, at this point, I'm kind of just doing favors for everyone in my party. Hold on, I'll arm the last one here. Hit the map one more time. This enemy must like run in from somewhere and stop here. Well, it's like he's never here when I look at first. Where does he actually come from? Dang. Road's slow.
Use melee attack. One small step for blade. One giant leap for humankind. Good time to keep them there.
Don't go making history with
But yeah, I'm helping the other goobers in my party here, right? Oops, not what I wanted to do. Alright, look, I mean, level 13 goober here. He can't farm anything. She can't farm anything. Look at these look at these sub-level 20 goobers. You know, they're still doing the story. I'm just giving them the ability to get some drops for free. Flying around one-shotting things. They can also hire my player character too, if they want. I mean, you can do multiplayer together in like some of like the online features, but you can also you can also just play when I'm online and hire my character. I don't think you can't really do like a true multiplayer except in like the online boss battles. I can leave my Switch running and you can join my squad and use my Goober character. I got the full party here too, by the way. Except for one character, actually. There's one character here. You have to get this section here, Altra's Continent, to 65% completion before her last quest appears. Kind of unfortunate. So it's actually optimal for me to like go ahead and do some of this stuff. Yeah. Alki is just trying to make Kedu feel inferior to me, damn. Pinging me to say that I'm superior to Kedu. Is it up here? I think it is. Gotta be up here. I think he's just a goober. That's an actual enemy, by the way. I want you to know that you can fly too close to these things. I don't think it can actually one-shot this skull, though. I want to say it can't. Yeah, it's pretty decent all-around resistances. Skull has kind of insane stats. I maybe can one-shot this. Let's see. Yeah, it wasn't even close, actually. Alright.
Come on, pump them with lead.
Oh, they're pumped full of lead, alright. The reason this skull is so expensive. That's kind of in a hard place to get to. And the thing I do hate is that you always have to like choose which song you want to listen to right now. You know, like there's always a choice here.
Member of the team.
Alright, level up apparently. As a wise man once said, level up. Surely it's like here on this part of the rock, right? Here. What's up, dudes? Mind me. Best feature is when enemies stop aggroing on you when you get to a certain level. My favorite. Oops. I guess I'll kill them.
Must power up.
Plus 250. I'm waiting for like chaos to show up or something. I know Mitesh already went to bed.
They just picked a losing.
Brace yourself.
Must
Fire!
power up.
Light on him
Any
down.
relations. You're welcome.
We're actually quite similar in more ways than you think. They've spotted us. Brace yourself. Fire!
Power up.
Keep on him down. Okay,
Now for a real
We did great.
Don't mistake me for some empty suit.
Easy win. Really hunting these monsters here, you know? Oh, now he's still got the Strider. I don't need it anymore, actually. I don't actually need that skill for anything. I just left him in it because I was too lazy to move him. Treasure marker disappeared actually. It's down.
Don't worry about the future, it's alright. Because a better picture we can find. Just like our dreams, they've gotta be free. So
Here.
anyway, let's
Down in the lava.
said you love me, man.
Well, I think this thing is supposed to be the reason why you can't get this easily, but already too high level for him to care that much. Where does the time go? I don't know. Don't know. In my case, it's failing to grind speedruns mostly, I think. Yeah, regrettable. Apparently is a way to lose a lot of time. I played decently today, at least. It's all to improve, though. Here? I think it's here.
Bad guys, be careful.
Fine.
You must finish this. Please, alone? Rock me.
Yeah, I started reading a new book today. Maybe I'll actually read more now that I'm finished with the story part of this game. I am truthfully doing nothing other than like post-game farming and stuff right now, so. Yeah. Greek mythology goes pretty hard sometimes. Yeah. Greeks were into some freaky shit, but some of it was pretty cool. I feel like down here, right?
Use melee attack. Don't fall behind.
The foster relations with the few is a welcome.
We're actually quite similar in more ways than you think.
By the way, the one alien girl is the British one, by the way. Draw whatever conclusion you want from this. They made one particular alien very British.
Use melee attack. Don't fall behind.
I think canonically everyone's pretty much American in this game. Ship took off from Los Angeles. We're landed here. Everyone should be American, right? There's something.
Don't worry about the future, it's alright. Because a better picture we can find.
did my part.
I need 16 more parasitic capsules from these assassin ladies to make my one-shot start a battle even stronger, because it's not strong enough right now. I don't one-shot enough things. This is Slaver Isle right here. Odd, yeah. What was the actual treasure like out here in the middle of nowhere then? Guess I can look around here a little bit more, see if there's anything on the map. I actually did give you a feature that's supposed to help with this, but I think the treasure chests don't render from far enough away for this to be useful. Sadly. Here, right? It's really on Slavebird Isle. It's like literally on the main landmass. That's the island Hint says it's on. It's on the main landmass. What the fuck is this scam hint? Something spawn here? Anything? Never. That's actually. Oh, that's what's crab. Okay, well, crab is not a threat to me currently. Exactly a friendly place to look for items here. No? Up here. Here. Sneaky, sneaky. I congratulated that man and he was a liar. Damn. Can't believe Major would betray Kushi like that. Whoa, okay. Offensive. Unlucky. Get the one drop I needed.
Use melee attacks. Don't fall behind.
Unlucky, didn't get the one thing I needed. Or do I need? I need a lot actually. I need to like, actually farm properly, probably. That's unfortunate. I don't really like farming. Small enemies are kind of hard to find and farm. Making some progress, 52%. Gotta be it, right? Anything interesting in here? I don't know if I've actually been here before. 27. There's probably a tyrant in here I can kill pretty easily. There's some decently leveled enemies. Doing like archaeology in here. Doing some science shit. None of these enemies are the type I really care about that much.
They just picked the music back.
Okay. Guess there's these goopers.
Hey! Coming baddies!
What's in here? Specifically. Like an actual object I can interact with? Doesn't look like it. Any more treasures in here?
I don't feel so hot. Heal me up! Catch me up! I have to stay in this! Use melee attacks. Don't fall behind.
Guess I'll go stealth mode for this one. Group A, the Ceaseless Dark. That's pretty menacing. Oh no.
Get in close. Here.
Alright, it's dead. Successful monster hunt, boys. Very successful.
I'd back at range now if I were you. Attack at range. I was waiting for a chance. Frozen. Enemy down. I'm not giving it my all.
Fire with everything you've got.
Hold still.
Bullets. Attack. Keep it going.
I was waiting for a chance. That's my calling. Fire! I'll give it my no holds bar.
Fire with everything you've got.
Hold still. Executioner! We did great. An exemplary battle.
Alright, more progress towards beating all the monsters in this game. That was a particularly menacing one, I'm sure.
Use melee attacks. Don't fall behind.
I just need to turn on stealth before the one particular enemy that picks up. Test it.
You've unleashed my inner animal. Grrr!
I actually see them. Did I despawn them? Oh, no, they were here. Okay. Probably the most valuable thing in this cave, for whatever reason. Biggest, shiniest. Okay, it's actually not that good. Another cave is down. Actually, these guys might aggro on me.
Use melee attacks. Don't fall behind.
Okay, thankfully they don't. Any higher level, they might go. Do this whole area on foot.
Here they come! What's happening? Let's get going! We're getting past the executioner! We must press unleash my inner animal.
These things actually have enough HP to really attack. Awful.
I shall give it my all.
Stop it.
these things so much stronger than the final boss of the video game?
Waiting for a chance.
They're tough.
Gonna kill everything.
Waiting for a chance to show off. Frozen! Absorbus! No holds barred! Don't walk her! Still! Get back! You ready? Here I come! Hold still! Okay, I'm screaming! I'm executioner! Wake up! Natural protection! Executioner!
Don't mistake me for some empty
Go us! Use melee attacks. Don't fall behind.
I just don't want to get ambushed by whatever. That's the segment? Okay, that's fair actually. You can dodge things pretty easily. Kind of a scary.
They just picked
What's
the
happening?
losing back.
Get you ready? Be careful.
I actually can win this alone. I wish he'd stop implying otherwise.
You seriously rock.
I'm actually getting good drops. Fuck.
Use melee attacks. Don't fall behind.
We're doing the tasks. Nice, nice. Love to see it. Love to see it.
They just picked
What's
the losing.
happening?
Wow, really? Not high enough level.
One down. Get ready to blast the next target.
I'm ready to dish out the attack. Right, executioner! Wait now, are you? Celica, are you all right? You're not hurt, are you? Oh, my poor sweet Celica.
Lady Neil,
You just... Use melee attacks. Don't fall behind.
Okay, not level 5, surprisingly. Oh, hold on. Ugh. Other goober. I've killed so many beetles in this playthrough. Am I? That'll be it, right?
Use melee attacks. Don't fall behind.
Oh, I'm actually just supposed to kill them, huh? I don't even need a drop. Okay. That's a thing I can do. Deonti the Insect Maiden. That sounds creepy. Spawn like appear to sheep. Fly up here.
Don't worry about the future, it's alright. Because a better picture we can find. Just like our dreams, they've gotta be free. So, anyway, let's move on. You said you love me.
She actually has insects, damn, okay.
Okay. Get this done. Heat lead. Nice okay. Blaze alert. Attack and range. Keep it going.
I was waiting for a chance. Enemy down. Close enough. I shall give it my all.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave. I don't care about the rest of these goopers.
Starlight kick. Right. This is our
Circle
chance.
payload.
Bring it home. Side on my mark. Fire.
It is nighttime. Where's the big crab? There's Giga Crab. Hi, Giga Crab.
I'll keep them pinned down.
Welcome back. Still farming here, still hunting monsters, you know. Ah, sneaky, sneaky. One of the quests is kind of the quest I'm trying to unlock right now is kind of goober and funny, so it might be actual stream content. I could do side content on stream. Like I have a bunch of like side story content. But it doesn't really feel like it matters that much. Show it. No, I'm just chilling. It's April Fool's, but it's also like kind of a break from slightly higher stress gameplay for me. Do something like this.
Don't worry about the future, it's alright. Because a better picture we can find. Just like our dreams, they've gotta be free. So, anyway, let's move on. You said you loved me back in days ago. Don't worry about the things.
Yes. There's a few ways you can customize. I guess I'll show like I need to go back to case anyway. You know, I was kind of doing like a no mecha playthrough, no skill playthrough mostly, right? Like obviously you need it to like fly. You literally can't finish the game without being able to fly around. You can actually get all the way up to the very last story mission without flying. The issue is that, let's say I want to buy a skill, okay? Look at how much money I have right now, and look at how much this costs. How much these level 50s cost. You're paying a lot of money. Now granted, I haven't been selling my items. Like I haven't been exactly optimizing my money. This money is like mostly useless if you're like a high level player. You can also, this is what I have. Silver Vita Core is a drop from the final boss, I think. And Crew Nail Mask. Both of those you basically have to farm from time attack missions, which are a little bit designed to be a little bit challenging. It's kind of like challenge mode stuff, but the big one is you can't bring your skill and you have to go solo or with player characters you recruit. You can only do like on foot characters. Like all of these are pretty expensive, and even like you see here, this costs 10,000 uranium. You have 100,000 uranium. You have to like spend a lot of time with the game to be able to hold 10,000, 100,000 uranium at a time. And you also can't pilot some of these until you're pretty high level. But like, if you're just being like a normal player playing the game, like 2015 me with no guides because I bought this game on release, then you just go, okay, well, like, I'm just gonna buy some of these for all my characters, right? Because like, it's expensive. You know, you get some of these, it's like, it's expensive. And it's not just this you need to buy, there's the frame. There's also weapons. So every art you use in a skill is like is tied to a weapon. So like outside of your base weapons, which are just like basic attacks and like a normal stat, right? You have like all these arts, right? And you have to sort of like plan around, okay, well, all these have different attributes, they all do different damage types, they all have different like base powers. This one doesn't even do anything except debuff enemies. In particular, the one I use, the one that's like, the one that people shill a lot, actually, is this one. See how this does 10,000 base damage? It does a lot, and this one is an AoE. So people use this one for farming. I use this one for farming. You can see it's pretty expensive, and like I have things to sell. Like, don't get me wrong. You know? You know, you can farm drops from enemies and sell them. Like, it all sells for roughly the same price. And you can optimize, if you want, you can optimize your setup here. This is what was on the Wii U gamepad originally. Was this map. Map was on the Wii U gamepad. You can optimize for getting money, and money ticks pretty often. I have mine optimized right now for storage. Actually, mine is optimized for storage. And a few other things, like these mineable resources here, you can't really get any other way, except it's hard to get them any other way. So if you put like level 10 probes on spots where you have the rarest resources, it's good. I have high level mining on a few places that are good for that. You know, I was being kind of lazy with stuff like this. I haven't really optimized this at all. It's kind of expensive to outfit your whole party with skulls. In terms of the game economy, it's pretty, they're an actual investment. And the unfortunate reality is that, well, like I said at the start, you know, this goober character with level 35 to 40 gear soloed the final boss, and the final DLC boss. And like one of the hardest side quest bosses. Like, it's very easy to make an on-foot character that's stronger than all but like the most powerful skills. And if I wanted to, I could also at this point probably go farm the one Ultra Giga Longsword and do the meme build. Like, what I should do, I shouldn't have actually spent my Moranium there. What I should have done is I should have bought a better weapon. Or I can actually farm weapons now, too. What do I want to do? Yeah, like for instance, you can do things like you can recolor. This particular skill, like, it doesn't really, you can't change the gear on this skill because it's a pre-made one. Well, let me weapon. But anything you buy yourself, you can kind of do stuff like that. They actually do give you one of the new party members actually even comes with like a sort of easy starter skill. They tried to buff it a little bit too, but it is just very expensive in the game, straight up. It's unfortunate, but it is just super fucking expensive. Let's see. And you want a dual gun. That's okay, actually. So what you want really is you want actually, if I were like doing a serious build right now, I would like farm this item in particular. These Nebulan Dyads or whatever. You can farm these pretty easily. I get level 60 weapons. You get a level 60 guns that shoot ether. You get a level 60 katana for the specific monster that drops the most powerful katana. Then my goober character just like kills everything on her own, straight up. Literally the only thing that stops me is like farming time.
Yeah.
Get this. I can actually farm all of these. Yeah, I actually can farm all of these, I think. For that, and then you just go. Right now I've been farming some stuff for my skill, because if you make your skill better, you can just one-shot more things. Okay, let me go turn in this quest actually.
Careful.
What is it?
I'm sad I didn't get any of the actual Monster Hunter fans to click this
Thank
time.
you all. I still can't believe the secretary himself came for me.
Hmm? What are you talking about?
What? But that was... I'm sure I saw...
Ah, are you referring to the rescue effort? I just read the report. It seems Elma and her team performed admirably, as always. Apparently, they had some extra assistance this time. But all the more credit to their leader for bringing the right people together.
Oh, I see.
You really okay with leaving it at that?
I'd say you just heard your answer direct from the source, yeah.
Tatsu's surprised how useful Nagi was. Maybe even consider letting Nagi help again.
Is that so? Then I await that day with bated breath.
There we go. Anyway, this one's the funny. This one's like the classic this art, Blossom Dance, is the same art. It's the same name as the one Dunban has for a reason. I guess about as strong, maybe. It's not my skills, it's else's skills. I've been very lazy with my party members, because the truth be told, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, this one's really good. And is it Blossom Dance? Or people say it's Ether Blossom Dance. Oh yeah, it's from Weapon. So if you use an Ether longsword, which most people do, this is really, really good. You can make a really, really strong character.
Careful.
I'm not joking when I say this guy here. This guy. This is the most powerful character in the canon now. No joke. This Goober. Ow. It's funny too because like this is very much a game where it's like everyone acts like Elma's the strongest character and then your Goober character kind of carries. But honestly, Al kind of everyone just glazes Al the entire DLC, and then he actually kind of is just the strongest in the story too. Worst character? I mean, they're all pretty much equally useless in terms of gameplay, except for Al and the main character. I guess you can give Elma a pretty decent build, but there's no reason to use Elma when you can just give the main character dual guns and then give them a better weapon than dual swords. Dual swords is kind of mid. Every other character is locked to like 2 specific weapons. Like Elma uses dual swords and dual guns, then uses like a shield and some kind of gun. Every character's got like their specific type of weapons, right? But your Goober character here can just mix and match the weapon, depending on what they want to equip. You can equip the strongest combinations of weapons. Yeah. That's the one you start with. The reason you do this one is because it has more skill slots. All the other ones most of the other ones have 4 skill slots, so you can pick like 4 skill slots and bonus to some stats, or you can pick 5 skill slots. 5 skill slots is generally better, I think.
Yeah.
Also, if you're like level 70 and you do that, it signals to other players that you're strong, maybe. At least that's what I was hoping. Nobody's recruited me, I think.
Hey.
I have a bunch of, affinity missions too. Some Goober characters. I stopped doing these because I thought they were over-leveling me and the final boss might not be a challenge. And then the final boss turned out not to really be a challenge anyway. I don't think there was anything I could do to make the final boss challenging.
Get a load of this.
Beat Haywire mission. I don't actually know where that is. Edie's fan. I don't actually know where the Haywire mission is. Should check. Oh, it's at the purification plant? Oh, I just haven't done a bunch of missions that lead to this. Oh, I haven't done a lot of these. Okay. There's a lot of side quest chains in this game that I kind of skipped over. Ryuka hates this theme, by the way. This is his least favorite song in the whole game. Free affinity for my goober characters who are useless. Do I have them in treasure seeker gear even? I think I do. Yeah, I haven't even bought these guys' gear. You guys still have the gear they come with at the beginning of the game. That's how useless other party members are. I'll do like one more quest, then I'll end. I got grinding to do tomorrow. See if people are submitting replays or not. Yeah, they are. Okay. Good song. One of my favorite songs in the game, actually. So I will say, like, all these different skull frames too, like, they all have unique attributes and stuff. I think technically you can customize a skill that's more powerful than this one, but it's super expensive. It takes a lot of farming. I wouldn't really say it's worth unless you're like a giant mecha fan who only likes mechas. Their whole life is mechas. Like Chaos or Catanier. Or Fatar. anyway, helping the bug bros, you know. I was thinking about it, it's like this game is kind of like fucked up anime Star Trek sometimes with some of these things. This is like a Star Trek species. They have an easy location to get it. They did leave. They're like scientist types. They're very weak physically. But the bad guys of this game basically held them, forced them to help do evil science instead of good science. It's kind of a little silly because, like, when you play this game normally, there's like a, oh, why are all these alien species working together to fuck us up in particular? Why do they all hate humans so much? What do we do to them? There's like kind of an actual canon explanation now, and it's not that satisfying. Actually, I say that. There's an explanation that's pretty convincing for why the main villain of the base game wants to just have nothing to do with, wants to eradicate humans. But, the villain of the DLC, I wouldn't exactly say has a very compelling reason to hate humanity anyway. Kind of a stupid villain. Do you remember the villain of Xenoblade 3 and how he's like kind of not that, doesn't matter that much in the end with the story, like the meaning of the story? It's kind of like that, you know. It's like, you know, except there's not like a super good villain like N to make the story, the DLC, feel that worth it. There's no like minion goobers that are super interesting. There's only one enemy that even talks or says anything. It's just the final boss. So yeah, I don't get the satisfaction of like fucking up some guys who made it personal. like you do in Xenoblade 3. At least I really cared about beating N and about beating some of the other consoles. Can't lie, you know, I cared. You got me to care.
They're not really planning to fight me.
I really didn't care about Zed at the end of the game.
Hey! Incoming baddies! I really need some heals.
That guy didn't mean anything to me. It's a shame too, because like
Reinforcements.
I'd say the main villains of Xenoblade 2 are pretty compelling, and obviously Xenoblade 1 makes it pretty fucking personal near the end, you know, with the whole Dixon bit and Sansa using Shulk's body and everything, you know. It's really easy to care about fucking up the villains of Xenoblade 1 and 2 in particular, and they kind of failed that a bit in some of these other games. You do get to fight the Pope in Xenoblade 2, you know, it's pretty based. Yeah, well, I mean, it's easy to create a good villain. Like, you just have to have the villain, like, do something really mean to me in the story, personally. And, like, I'm already kind of there with, alright, I'm at least gonna fuck this guy up.
More company.
Reinforcements.
You know, you can't, like, create, like, a kind of 10 villain easily, but you can certainly create a villain I at least give a shit about killing pretty easily.
Forget about me. Keep shooting.
That hurts. Tough it out. It's not over. Just one more hit.
The mightiest.
You know, if you think about Zelda games in particular, it's actually a good example, right? Where, you know, Wind Waker sort of like lets you know that there's a person in particular who's behind kidnapping your sister. Like, who's been behind a lot of the really annoying things that have been inconveniencing you in particular. Right, Wind Waker lets you know. Like in Ocarina of Time, you have the, you know, you have Ganon, like, doing a bunch of stuff at the beginning.
Your report.
Like an actual person you can worry about. It probably genuinely scares people too when Phantom Ganon shows up. Like, even just having the threat of him showing up. It's kind of scary, right? Now think of like Skull Kid at the beginning of Majora's Mask. He just like basically fucks your shit up. He scares your horse. Are you gonna let that slide? He says Zelda's Ocarina isn't nice. He insults Zelda's Ocarina. You know? It's really easy to...
You wanna bring it? Then bring it.
real marksman does it.
Spiral Horde! Runner!
Comic
Marking Horde! Great!
Well,
But like that's how I think about it anyway. You know, you just have to like create some amount of stakes for like me to care about this one. I need to want this person to lose at least. Well, a lot of the games where like you have like a traditional main villain and then the game just brings back the typical villain are kind of annoying in my opinion. You know, like a lot of the old Mega Man games, for instance, it's just like, oh yeah, turns out it was Dr. Wily or Sigma the whole time. Give you a mysterious, shadowy new antagonist, and then it's someone else. Yeah, Ult PC is kind of like that too.
Oh, it's you.
They at least get the excuse that, like, she was the person doing the evil things to you earlier. She was just in someone else's body. Alright, but like compare that to like Kefka and Sephiroth, for example, right? Like, even if Sephiroth doesn't do anything to you in particular for a lot of the game, like he's at least very clearly established to be so much more badass and strong than everything you're struggling with. He kills the Zolom that wrecks your shit. The moment you get past the Zolom, he's just like, yeah, I soloed this thing, no big deal. Here's the corpse, I don't even care to stop you from seeing it. There's just a lot of things you can do. It's like the villains in like these, the worst villains in these Xenoblade games tend to like, they have power, sure, right? Like, they have the power and the aura part. You know, Zed has like this menacing aura, he's ordering on the people that are always fucking you up. He's in charge of all the Morbers, you know, he's like the strongest Morber. But like, he doesn't, his only plan is to just like maintain the status quo forever. He's not menacing, bad, you know, I'm not like, oh no.
Then bring it. Use melee attacks. Don't go behind.
There's 6 of these beavers? Whatever.
Use melee attacks. Don't fall behind. Executioner! Now, scatter like
saving this one.
Phew, good riddance.
Executioner!
Good style.
Phew, good riddance.
And Unfortunately, the main villain of this DLC doesn't really have anything going for him except for kind of referencing some of the things that Glory and these are interested
Sure
in.
is nice having you around.
And I guess he can, like, he's powerful, but, like, he's honestly less powerful than the things that come along with him. Which is, like, the Xenoblade X equivalent of the Gnosis from Xenosaga.
You wanna bring it?
For the
Then
record.
bring it. Take it in front.
Basically the exact same, you know, like, faceless
That one
ghosts or
was
whatever.
guaranteed.
Like, yeah, they're scary, but hard to get really excited about hating on faceless ghosts. Unless you're like a Final Fantasy VII Remake enjoyer. Ha ha ha. I don't know. And the weird thing is, too, that, like, well, 3 at least has, like, compelling villains. They're just not the final boss. I would say N is, like, one of the better RPG villains, like, at all, probably, that I've seen. N's a great character. Great villain.
Heard any juicy tips, Yolanda? It's been a
Oh
while.
yeah, that's one other thing, by the
No
way.
get-rich-quick schemes like you'd want. Just
It's
plain
really
old
kind of
boring
annoying
work.
about this game in particular
Ew,
that,
sounds
like,
awful.
some cutscenes just have some characters
Yeah,
in
it's
them,
dead
and then
here.
the game just
We should have
populates
some
all the
fun.
party member slots with whoever's
Like
in your
what?
party.
I'm tired of playing poker. Let's bring back the old game.
This is why I like when I talk about the
Ooh,
characters
I
in this
like
game. It's
it.
like Elma and
And
Lynn are
I've
the
got the
main
perfect
characters.
player
Elma, Lynn, and
lined up.
Tatsu. And now
Nice.
Al.
This one here.
Actually, Al's the main character now.
Yep.
But
Easy, sweet thing. It's the perfect job for you. I'll let Yolanda explain the rules.
Basically, you take an insanely weak weapon and use it to fight an insanely tough enemy.
Meanwhile, these chumps place bets on whether or not you win.
Gambling on life and death.
oh,
Sounds pretty exciting,
Kakegurui
eh?
reference.
And best of all, everyone can enjoy it without risking their lives. Well, except maybe you.
Enough chatter. Let's do this.
Oh, wait. Hold on. First, you need to draw a card. That
Persona
determines your
reference.
target. Careful, pal. Some things in here will kill you before you can say boo.
Wait, can't I just...
The Joker. Ugh. Ah, you're today's big winner, friend. Your target is the worst of the worst. We've had 8 blades attempted, followed by 8 funerals. That is some bad luck right there.
I'm sure all 3 cards were jokers, you dirty dog.
Dirty dog? You're one to talk. Anyway, we couldn't bet if there was 0 chance of success. This fight is totally winnable. Maybe.
Oh, so you're betting on a win then? Fine. Put me down for 100K on a win. And I'm going too. 9th time's the charm, right?
Seriously? That's not like you. Like, at all.
I'm just making money. Same as usual. But this time, I get the added satisfaction of taking it from the likes of you.
We'll see. And no cheating, murderess. I mean it. If you need to concede, come talk to me. Until then, good luck.
You do not sound like you mean that.
By the way, this
No,
isn't
let's
an
go.
actual outfit I put this character in, by the way. That's armor. What armor looks like, that's what this armor set looks like on the women. It's just a short skirt. Like whatever the fuck dress this is. The scrap duo. Okay, sure. But you can give up. No, I'm not gonna give up. 'Cause I'm just gonna one-shot this with my skill. I also don't need my sword for this. I could just actually my sword has some pretty good equipments on them. It'd be hard. But it probably counts as long as I have it. But well, I never killed this one. Die!
Brace yourself. Use melee attacks. Scattered lightning.
Phew, good riddance.
Blast away! Don't give them a chance to fight back!
Anyway. Well, this might be a hard fight to win if you did the story when they said to do it.
Phosphoric cannon is gonna raise
Blast
you.
away! Don't give them a chance to fight back!
Oh wait, I forgot. Oh, you actually have to use the melee weapon. Okay, hold on. Yeah, they're actually kind of smart about this, where you have to attack with the weapon that's being used for the quest at least once. I actually had some times where I equipped it on a party member and they just didn't use it because my goober character killed the enemy too fast. I think
Out of my way.
Whoa, this one's freaking huge! Powering up would be the smart approach.
I'm all set over here. You unleash my inner animal.
Biopic Street!
oh, this is actually hard. Okay, never mind. Hold on.
Furious blast.
My skill.
Hell yeah! Time to bring the hurt! It ain't over!
Warning scout.
Gun them down!
This should count now, right?
Hold still.
Beam barrage! Superior decoy round!
Yeah.
That one was
Okay, there you go.
guaranteed.
I guess that's a pro tip for you if you ever want to cheese this game. That's the check for defeat it with weapon, is you have to attack with that weapon at least once. You can actually use the other weapon mostly, or get in your skull if you have one.
Damn, you did it.
Time to pony up the cash, loser.
Fine. Here.
Wait, this is it? 10 credits? Are you kidding me right now?
We figured you were stubborn enough to win somehow, so betting was subdued.
That's a total crock. I know you'd have put in at least 2,000 credits.
Ugh, I hate that you know that. Fine again. The pot was 2,101 credits. Here you go.
You didn't bet, sweetie. If you want to pay out, put some skin in the game.
Damn, that's cold. You could at least cough up a few bones.
I'm not parting with a single credit.
Jeez, you're cheap.
Flattery will get you nowhere, my dear.
You hear about that job with the huge reward?
Ooh, you are speaking my language. Do tell.
Oh, not the murderess.
Spill it.
That's what they call her, by the
Well,
way.
I couldn't get
Everyone's
many
just like,
details
yeah,
from
this
Mission
woman's a
Control,
bitch.
But I think it's a bounty on some Xeno.
Alien hunting, huh? Sounds like a hoot. Eleanor's our best bet for info. Let's hit her up ASAP. And don't none of you even think about taking this job. I'm already killing one mark here, but I'd be happy to make it two.
So I'll finish this mission and then end hungry. Energy for gaming tomorrow.
Hey,
All right, Eleonora. Make with the details on this Xeno bounty.
Not sure how interested you'll be, Murderous. This one doesn't involve killing.
What?
Yeah, he's wanted alive.
The Mark is an Orphean scientist named Lancord.
Seems he caused
Oh,
an
I
incident at the
see.
water purification plant.
That's
Hacked the
why.
entire robot security crew.
So you want us to whack him?
Capture him.
But it's so much faster to kill him.
The other Orpheans are still hoping to reach an agreement with him. We have to respect their wishes.
This is why friendship treaties suck.
I'm not kidding, Murderous. Regardless of your little pen name, if you violate an interspecies treaty, I will be very cross with you.
Fine.
Also, and this is just an extra, but if you can recover his research data as well, there's a bonus in it for you.
My favorite word. Consider it yours, honey buns. So where's this Lancord now?
We don't know.
You don't expect us to track him from scratch, do you?
I certainly do. Why else do you think we're offering 400,000 credits?
Well, I guess that is a lot. And what if we get the research data?
Then it's 600,000 in total.
Twist my arm already. This clown's gotta be in some gangly.
Well, I think you don't get this cutscene if you give up on
We'll
the
just start
fight,
picking
by the
them
way.
off.
That's kind of mean.
Maybe we'll find a comm log or
There's a
something.
few of these fights that would be pretty
Once
tough
we
if
know
you
where
accept
he's
the quest
been,
at the level
we
you
should be
do
able to
them.
figure out where he's at.
And you put the
Your
bad
eyes
weapon
are
on your goober
sparkling.
character.
This one will be tough, but I have
I think I could have
Just
just
be
put it
careful.
on my party member, but I was too lazy. Speaking of which, yeah, unfortunately that's a lot of my damage right there. The appendage crushers. That's a lot of my DPS. Where's my data? Inside, maybe?
Well, this is Lancord's data. That's one objective down. Now we just need to find the good doctor himself.
Do I have to check all of these? I guess I can just check. I guess it won't take very long to just check all of them anyway. The wiki says where he actually is, but maybe you need to complete the objective. It always turns into one more thing with this game. Why I have so many hours on my file. I'm not addicted, I swear. I can stop anytime I want. And mind if I use the computer?
You want to bring it? Then bring
Oh,
it.
okay.
Blast away! Don't give him a chance to fight back! Gravity!
Hold still.
Stop it!
Grimer! Furious Blast! Executioner!
Furious blast! Oh yeah! Been saving this
Decoy
one!
round!
Use an aura and
I think I'm just gonna leave now.
Ether blast! Let's buff up and regroup. Beam barrage!
Fight like children.
Atomic Gatling!
Power die!
Gravity dive!
Thanks a bunch.
And I think Beam's pretty good. Doom feels really satisfying when you get it right. It's just like annoying that there's a few things that are inconvenient that... Oh, hello. I never killed this guy. I think. Could be a rare spawn. Better be safe.
Brace yourself. Fire! I'll keep him pinned down.
Oh wow, it lived.
Okay,
That's insane.
Happy Gatling!
Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. It's just, I feel bad when I can't, like, talk with chat, because talking with chat is the reason why I stream. The more I get to actually talk and have conversations with chat, the happier I am as a streamer.
I take it you're Landcord?
I am. I assumed Untanam and his opportunist pals would show up and make me an offer. I'm shocked to see they sent lesser life forms like you humans. Because I was different. Their ova urged them to betray the ganglion. Mine did not. Instead, it judged those traitors' deaths to be my highest priority.
Whatever. Don't care. You should come along quietly so I can go collect my reward.
So sorry, but I plan to do...
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard, dude. There's like no moments where enemies aren't gonna just show up randomly.
Yet again,
There's no moments where the action stops.
It was not by chance that I made it here alone. I am.
Damn, she's a
Talking
murderess.
Too much.
She's murdering.
Oh, I know. Killing him kills my bounty. But injuring him still gets me paid.
You uncivilized animal.
Hey, I'll have you know I was the daughter of a tycoon. My childhood was all frilly dresses and tea parties. I know civilized.
Damn.
Right then. Time to haul the roach doctor here back to New LA.
They like some
We've
of
got
the side
600
quests here are really
for
pretty
us.
gritty sci-fi stuff, you know? It actually is like just gritty Star Trek or the sci-fi types of shows people like. Does my team know I'm not grinding? Yeah, I think they do. I grinded for 3 hours in voice chat when the maps dropped.
Hey,
Also, we have Hammy on our team, and Hammy's gonna flake off
Welcome
10
back.
times more than
How'd
I
it
ever
go?
will.
Easy peasy. That data and most of
Truth be
Landcourt should
told.
be arriving any minute.
Most of him?
Yeah. the
Although he's put
clients
up
may
some
not
pretty
be
good
thrilled.
times so
But he's
far.
alive, so I'll get paid. Right?
Probably.
If not, someone is going to get most of you next.
What? You're just kidding around, right, Murderous?
Actually, oh yeah, that reminds me to check something. Teams made these maps. Oh yeah, this was the don't turn. Damn. Okay. I'll be honest, yeah. When we made our apples prediction, I think we assumed there would be apples in part because you might be making a map noob, so.
Oh
I
yeah.
didn't see any
I
apples
know what
when I
that's
looked.
like. I often find myself
Might have,
falling
we
asleep
might
whenever
have
the director general
drastically
gives one of his
overestimated the number of
speeches.
apples in
Great story. Don't care.
this
Just see that I
DLC.
get paid.
Ah, there's the
Yeah, I
accusation
know. I
now.
was like, noob
It
won't be
came
able to
true.
resist putting some apples in somewhere.
You always have this blissed out look when you receive your rewards, Murderous.
Yeah.
But
And it's not
I
creepy
guess
at
I
all
was
that you're
wrong.
watching that closely. But I'm one step closer to my dream. So of course I'm happy. What? I haven't told you yet? I think I mentioned it to Landcourt, but I was born a little rich girl.
I feel like I'm
Only
getting
daughter
baited. I feel
and
like I'm
sole
getting
heir
baited a
to the
lot.
Effinger family
Lando literally
fortune.
just sits in voice
Until
chat
the
and listens to us
incident you
theorize
witnessed
about like
have
who might
forced
be
me to
playing
live
actively and what they
carefully in
might
the
do,
slums.
and just knows everything and just lets us
Talk
make
about
stupid
culture
assumptions.
shock. But I didn't give up. I decided I'd earn my own fortune.
I think we
and
probably
rebuild
said
the
like at least
Effinger
5.
name
I said like at least 5 different times
So
if
yeah,
Uki's actually
That's
plays.
kind of my dream.
And of course Uki's already has like
I'll lose the frown, baby. I got paid.
one of the
I'm smart, so
really
why should
good.
you be?
This is true. It's nice seeing you so cheerful.
Has like a world
It's a
record
little
level
strange.
time on some map.
Now that you've got all this money, perhaps
One
we
of the
could all
maps.
drop by the cafe for a...
Yeah, I'm not buying. Ever.
What? Nobody likes a cheapskate, Murderous.
What else?
Yeah, Uki's just has
Come
world
on,
record on
Let's
Zoomerang.
ditch the wet blanket and start on our next mission.
Obviously, we all knew he
This dream
could. I
ain't
just
gonna
didn't know he
realize
would.
itself.
Uki's does well. Yeah, I mean, no spoilers, but we did predict Uki's would do well if he played. We just weren't sure how much to bet on like their team having a bunch of active players. Won't leak any other predictions, so. I guess I already said we guessed a relatively high number for apples, but that's the one that matters the least. You can't influence that one anyway. Alright, I'm gonna go eat dinner. Gotta save the energy for grinding tomorrow. Gotta make sure I destroy the serious competitive team. Make sure I destroy the serious competitive team. You don't turn your back on family. Our biggest threat in the competition. Oh. yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But yeah, anyway, happy April Fool's Day. Sad I didn't bait any of the Monster Hunter Andes, but what can you do? It's probably my fault for streaming late anyway. But yeah. Happy April Fools. My favorite holiday. My favorite tradition. Oh.